Hi everybody, it's Crystal again. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little bag. It's made with the pocket stitch. It's a pretty neat little stitch. But this might not be a good bag for like a super new beginner to start with. Maybe with a little bit of crochet experience it'd be easier. But it's not really that bad. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it. I put some beads on it for embellishments, and it's just got the simple purse chain on it. Don't forget to, when you're done, to like and subscribe so you don't miss any more of my purse tutorials. And don't forget to check out my other bag tutorials too. See if you see anything you like. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. Okay, for this project I'm using a size I or 5.5mm crochet hook. Okay, first you want to start off with a chain of 66. And you want to count and make sure you got that, because stitch count does matter on this one. So what you want to do next is you're going to want to take this in and we're going to slip stitch it into your very first chain. And you want to try not to twist up your chain. So we just stick it in there. I got my yarn all twisted up. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, just stick it in the first chain. And do a slip. Just like that. Now you want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to count as a half double crochet. And then you want to do a half double crochet in each of the next stitches along your chain. Wrap, go through your chain, grab your yarn, pull it through. You have 3 loops on your hook. Go through the first 2. Grab your yarn and go through the second 2. Wrap your yarn, go through the next stitch. Grab your yarn, pull it through. Wrap and go through the first 2. Wrap and go through the second 2. Okay, wrap your yarn, go through the next stitch, grab it, pull it through, grab your yarn, pull through the first 2, grab your yarn, pull through the last 2. So you want to continue doing the double crochet all the length of your chain until you get right up back up here to your chain 3, and I'll meet you right there. Okay, I made it back around, and you want to slip stitch in the top of your chain 3, so right here. Just like that. Now you do want to make sure you go through and count that you have 66 double crochets counting that chain 3. Because if you don't have it exact, it's not going to come out right. A lot of times when I do bags, I don't worry about the stitch count too much, but there are certain stitches that I do that have to be just right. So I already counted mine, and I have 66, so I'm good to go. So we're going to chain 1. And we have this chain 3 right here. That's going to be our first double crochet post. So we're going to work through it. Just like that. I always pull it up. So we're going to do a single crochet through that. Just like that. And then we're going to do a half double. This is where we wrap, go through that post, grab, pull back through. 3 loops on our hook. We're just going to go through all 3. Okay? And now we're going to do 3 doubles through that post. So wrap, pull it through, 3 on your hook. We're going to go through the first 2, and then 2 again. So that's 1 double crochet. Go through the first 2. That's 2 double crochets. Back through again. Go through the first 2 set. And the second set. And that's 3. So we did a single, a half double, and 3 doubles through that post. So now we're going to skip 2 posts. We're going to skip this one and this one, and we're going to go to this one. First thing we want to do is slip stitch in the top of this post. So we just stick it in and do a slip stitch, just like that. And then that same post that we just slip stitched in, we're going to do our single crochet, half double, and 3 doubles. So pull it up so you can see it. And go ahead and do your single through it. There's 1 single. Half double is a wrap. Go through your post, grab your yarn. 3 loops on your hook. We're just going to go through all 3 at once. And then 3 doubles. 3 loops on your hook. Pull through the first 2. And then the last 2. There's 1 double. Two doubles. Three doubles. So you got your single, your half double, and your 3 doubles. Turn it back over, and you want to skip the next 2 spaces, the next 2 double crochet. So we'll skip this one and this one, and we're going to work with this one. But we're going to slip stitch right up here in the top part first. Slip stitch. And then we're going to work through the post of the double crochet. Pull it up so you can see it. And we're going to do our pattern, our single crochet through the post. Our half double crochet is a wrap, go through, and then through all 3 loops. And then we're going to do 3 double crochets. One, 2, and 3. Single, half double, and 3 doubles. Flip our work back over, skip the next 2 double crochets, and we're going to put a slip stitch in the top of this one. Just like that. And we're going to be working in the same one that we put the slip stitch in. So pull it up so you can see it. I just fold my work like that. Okay. Single crochet through the post. Half double crochet. Three double crochets. There's 1, 2, 3. Now we turn our work back over, skip these 2 double crochets, slip stitch in the top of this 3rd one. And we're just going to continue that pattern. This one that we slip stitch is the one we'll start our single, half double, and 3 doubles in. And then we'll skip the next 2, slip stitch in this one, the top of it, and then go down it with your single, half double, and 3 doubles. Skip 2, slip stitch in this top part right here, and go down this again with single, half double, and 3 doubles. And this is what it's doing. It's forming these little pockets. It's called the pocket stitch actually. So go ahead and finish that all the way around and meet me right back up here, and we'll start from there. Okay, I made it back around with my row of pocket stitches. So on this last one, there's going to be 2 double crochets left. You want to slip stitch in this very first chain 1 space you made. There's your 2 double crochets, this space right here. Oops. And slip. And that closes that round. That's what we have so far. Might have to straighten up some of your pockets. I always do that at the end. So, okay, now you want to chain 3. Okay, that's going to count as a double crochet. And then we want to double crochet in every stitch across. We got to be kind of careful because some of them you can't really see. Like this one is the one that we made a slip stitch into. We want to make sure we go into that one. Do a double. And then there should be 2 posts behind it. So go into each of them with a double. And then see that post I just put into, and then another one. We skipped 2 double crochets in between each pocket stitch, so you got to make sure you get a double crochet back on top of them and the one that we slip stitched into. and it is not easy to see them, but you get them. Just remember that there's 2 posts and a slip behind every one. And I kind of pick like the worst yarn to use, I guess, being dark. But you'll get the hang of it. Just every stitch that we slip stitch 2 into, and then the two posts that we skipped. The one that we slipped into, oops, double crochet. And then the 2 posts that we skipped, Sam. Just double crochet in the top of them. And what we're doing is creating the posts so we can do our next row of pockets on top of it. So, double in the one that we slip stitched into. And then here is the 2 posts that we skipped. So you want to double crochet in the top of them. The one that we slipped into. That one's really not noticeable, but I kind of just guess at it. Put it about here. And then the 2 posts that we skipped right back here. Make sure you get in the top of both of them. Double crochet. So keep doing that around. All the way back to your beginning chain 3, and again you want to count. You should have 66 again, counting this double. So I'll go ahead and finish and I'll meet you back around. Okay, I made it back around my row of double crochets, and you just want to slip stitch in the top of your chain 3, just like we did before. And you do want to count to make sure you have 66 double crochets. I counted and I had too many, so I had to go back and redo it, but I'm good to go now. So we're going to do the same that we did when we started making these little pockets. So chain 1, and we're going to use this post right here, and we're going to do a single crochet, half double crochet, three double crochets, there's 1, 2, 3, and we turn it around, skip these 2 posts, and slip stitch in the top of this post. And the post that we slip stitch in is the one that we're going to use to do our pocket stitch. So we start again, single crochet, half double crochet, 3 doubles, there's 1, 2, 3. Turn it, skip these 2 double crochets. Want to work in the 3rd one, slip stitch in the top of it, and then that's the post we're going to do our pocket on. Single, half double, three doubles, 1, 2, 3. Turn it, skip these 2 posts, work in the 3rd one. We're going to do a slip stitch in it, the top of it, and then we're going to work down the posts and do our pocket. Single, half double, 3 doubles. So we're going to continue that pattern all the way around to the beginning, and I'll meet you right back up here. I'm coming back around again with my 2nd line of pockets. So you just want to slip stitch in that first chain 1 space that you did. Or there's somewhere close, you know, up to here somewhere on top of this other stitch. And that closes that off. And that's your 2nd row. I remember at the end you'll probably have to go back and straighten up your pockets a little bit. That's all there is to it. So you want to start making a row of the posts again. You want to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. That counts as a double crochet. And then you want to do a double crochet in each of the double crochets on the back. So remember, it's kind of hard to see, but if you just remember there's 2 posts in between each stitch that you have to get, and then the one that you slip stitched in. So right here in between each pocket is going to be the one that you slip stitched in. So you want to just kind of go in there somewhere and do a double. And then the 2 posts that we skipped, you have to get them. Do a double on each of them. And then next will be the one that you slip stitched in. And then again will be the 2 posts that you skipped. The top of them is what you want to double crochet in. And then the slip stitch, and then the 2 posts, and the slip stitch, and then the 2 posts. So you do that all the way around. And when you get back up to the beginning, slip stitch into your chain 3, count and make sure you got 66, and then continue to do your pocket stitch. Chain 1 and do the single, half double, and 3 double down the post. Do that all the way around, and then you do another row of your double crochet posts, and then so forth. So you just keep doing that. I'm not sure how many rows I'm going to do, so I'm going to finish this and I'll get right back with you and let you know how many rows I did. Okay, I went ahead and finished, and I did 6 rows of the pocket stitches, and I just went ahead and tied off and hid my tail. And this is what we have so far. If you feel like this isn't big enough, For you, you can do more rows. I just wanted to make a smaller clutch type bag, so I just stopped at 6. Normally it would go up right like this, and the little pockets, you'd be able to see them. But actually, I'm going to flip mine to where the pockets face the bottom. And then we're going to have to sew this shut down here. So you can use single crochet to sew it shut, or a slip stitch. This time I'm going to use my yarn needle and do it. So just get it how you want it. And remember, you can see when you flip it that the top part is smaller. You want to sew it up at the wider end. So just sew it up any old way you would with the yarn needle. Just go through. Just go through one side and then go through the other. Go through one side and through the other. It's pretty easy to sew it up. So I'm going to continue using my yarn needle, sewing it up. I'm just going through one side and back out the other, and I'll meet you right down here when we're all finished. When you're done, you can just tie off. Okay, I got it all sewed up at the bottom, like that. Okay, now I'm going to put a little something at the top here. So you want to grab your yarn and just start in any stitch. Just here, I'm going to start in the corner here. And start your yarn like you normally would. Chain 1 to lock. Okay, now I'm going to do a row of half double crochet and every stitch across. So I'm going to go yarn over. I'm going to go back into the same stitch that I just started in. Yarn over, go through it, grab it, 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to pull through all 3. I'm going to go to the next stitch. Some of these stitches you can't see that well. Yarn over, grab it, go through all 3. Okay, yarn over, go through your next stitch, go through all 3. Find your next stitch right there. And half double. Half double. Half double. So just do a half double crochet in every single stitch along the top, and then I'll meet you right back up here. Get it back around after my row of half double crochet, and I just slip stitched into that chain one space. So now I'm just going to chain one, and I'm going to go back into that same spot with a single crochet. And then I'm going to do a single crochet in every stitch across. Just like that. So go ahead and continue that until you get back around, and then you want to slip stitch back here in your beginning stitch, and then do one more row of single crochet. So I'm doing 2 rows of single crochet right now all the way around, and I'm going to go ahead and finish that. I'll meet you right back. I did my 2 rows of single crochet, and I just tie it off, and this is what we have so far. And let's see, I got some beads over here I'm going to put on it. I strung these beads. I think I got these beads. I think I got them at a resale shop or something, maybe. I'm not sure. And then I just strung them on this number 10 thread that you can get at Walmart. I just strung them with the regular thread needle and tied them up at the ends. And I'm gonna weave them through this row of half double crochet that we did. So just, if you're gonna do it, you can buy the kinds that's already strung, but otherwise just string them. Just kind of measure where they'll go around your purse. So I'm just gonna start up here. Kind of want them to overlap like right about here. So I'm just gonna grab them and pull them. It would work better like this. Put them underneath that half double. That. And then I'm going to string them around the rest of the way. Probably put them right here in this corner, underneath this one. When you string them, you can string them over and under every stitch, or just every few stitches like I'm doing. And then probably back here somewhere towards the center. Just under and back through that one. And then I'll do the corner again. Right about here. And back over to my front. And probably just string them over here to this same spot that I put the other one in, and let them cross. You can do it however you want. Just be creative with it. And if you want to do another strand, which I'll probably do another one, I'll probably just string this one in the same spots as I did the other one. So let me go ahead and do that real quick so I don't bore you watching me do it, and I'll be right back. I had and strung my 2 rows of beads. I just did them through the exact same spots on both sides. And then I just crossed them and made them both come out here, and then I'll probably just put like a little knot, grab them and do a little knot with them. Just like that. So that hangs down. But you do it however you want. Whatever works for you. And then I got a purse chain. And you can find these on the internet, or I always get mine off old purses that I find. And I'm just gonna weave it through my stitches on the side. Like this. If you want to make a strap though, you can. Just out of some yarn, or you can make one out of beads. You don't even have to have a strap. It's entirely up to you. You are the artist of your own bag. And just weave it through to the bottom. This one has hooks on it, so I'll probably just clasp it down here. And then in between the yarn. That, and then I'll just pull it tight back through. Like that. Then I'm going to do the other side. Weave it through my stitches. Clasp it at the bottom. Tight. And then that's my chain. Like that. And if you really want it blinging, you can always put something else on it. A button or something. I don't know if I will. Let me look. Nah, I probably won't. I think what I have on it works good enough. Yeah. Well, I'm going to quit at that then. That's it. That's all there is to that. It's pretty easy. Not too bad of a stitch to do that stitch there. Pocket stitch. Well, that's it, and that's the bag. Remember, you decorate it any way you want to. It's entirely up to you. And I hope you enjoyed my tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I make bag tutorials all the time. I don't know, I got some kind of weird obsession with bags, and I don't even carry them. The ones that I make, they are hanging, cover my walls in my bedroom. I don't ever carry bags anywhere I go. I just love making them. So they're just all over my bedroom. But I always try to make a new one every day or every couple days, and then I just post a tutorial of it. So don't forget to like and subscribe. If you make this bag, post a picture of it. I'd like to see it. I love to see other people's creativity. And till next time, have a nice day.